Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to this video, which is another monthly beauty trash. I feel like I have a decent amount of beauty trash this month, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new to my channel, my beauty trash videos are all about everything that is leaving my collection this month, whether it's expired or unusable, decluttered, or just empty. First thing I have this month, let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way. These are the Dr. Teal Pure Epsom Salt Soaking Solution. This is with eucalyptus and spearmint, and they call it Relax and Relief. I will try not to put these in here every time I have an empty because I do go through quite a lot of these. But as someone who lives with chronic pain, these are amazing. Hot baths are definitely a source of pain management for me, but when I use these bath salts between the calming eucalyptus smell and the spearmint, which really seems to add to the bath in the way that it's like a muscle soak, it really helps relax those muscles, as well as it just smells amazing. I will use these until the end of time. However, there are lots and lots of different kinds of these. Lavender for soothing and, you know, just all kinds. But these are my favorite. Again, they're eucalyptus and spearmint, and I just can't say enough about them. They are awesome. Last month I mentioned that you would probably be seeing a lot of empties in certain categories from me because I'm very much sort of unofficially panning certain categories in my collection. For example, I don't need to have 5 different foot creams. I can just have one and use it up and then buy another one. And I have a really bad habit of going almost down to the end of something and then just stop using it, whether it's because I got something new that I'm excited to try, which is probably mostly the case, or I don't want it to leave my collection or house, and so I just stop using it. It's a weird thing. It's something I'm trying to break in myself. And so, like I said, 2 of those categories would be foot creams and chapstick or lip balm. And so this month I have the Carmacks Original Healing Ointment for very dry, rough, or cracked skin. And this is what it looks like. This is basically a giant tub of Carmacks. It has the same smell as the Carmacks lip treatment, whatever you want to call it. It has the same thick, greasy consistency as that. However, this is super healing. If you have very dry feet or dry elbows, or your hubby has dry hands and he tries to come at you and you're like, no, this is really good. I like this. I especially like this for the summer when my feet are really dry and rough from being at the lake and things like that. I put this on at night and I put socks over and boom, baby soft feet. This month I have 2 empty chapsticks or lip balms. The first one is the EOS Sweet Mint. Yes, you can still see product in there, but when I can no longer apply it as it's meant to be applied, and I'm not going to stick my phalanges in there and, whatever. You do you, boo, and I'll do me, and that's all gone. And then this one was the holiday scent from the brand Hemps. This is the Triple Moisture Frosted Peppermint and Vanilla Sugar Hydrating Herbal Lip Balm, and she looks like that. I loved this. It has a very nice light vanilla and light peppermint scent to it. It's not overly tingly, but it is a nice hydrating lip balm. I believe I paid about $7. I really liked this holiday scent, but I didn't really need any lotions or anything at that time, so I went ahead and grabbed the lip balm, and I really liked it. Again, this is, tiny little bit of product in there, but again, I can't apply it as it is meant to be applied, so it is an empty for me. Next is an empty sample, but I just wanted to mention this. This is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and this is just a little sample that I was able to get my hands on when I made a Sephora order. You know, the stars aligned, and the Sephora gods saw fit to actually send me the sample that I asked for, and so I finally got to try this, and let me tell you, I would bathe in this if there was a way, okay? The hype on the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream is all true. I always thought, you know, that there was a tiny little bit of BS going on when everybody raves about this Bum Bum Cream. It's real. The hype is all real. This stuff smells amazing. I don't even know what I would compare it to for you. I'm trying to see if I can get it open and can get a whiff. Oh, it's so good. It's somewhat tropical, but again in a very spicy tropical smell. It's like a mix of tropic and spices and flowers all together. I don't know. That's probably a completely inaccurate description of the smell, but I am so here for this. I gotta have it at some point. And then again, this was another sample type product. I had received a 12-pack of the Skin Iceland Blemish Dots in January as a part of a skincare kit that I purchased from Ulta. And you guys have probably heard me rave about these before on my channel, but in case you haven't, these are little miracle stickers. They do come in 2 sizes, small and large, and all they are is a clear sticker which has salicylic acid. And if you put that on a blemish overnight, it will be gone the next day. There's no dry patch, there's no scarring. It literally just shrinks the thing. It's gone. So I have bought the full size, which is 4 of these 12 packs from Ulta, and I think they will be something that I always have. Next, Empty is again something you may see a lot on my channel. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but here's my spiel. This is the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. This runs $3 anywhere that they sell e.l.f. And I love this stuff. Every day when I do my eye makeup to reduce the amount of brushes that I have to wash on a semi-regular basis, I just spray some of this Daily Brush Cleaner on there. I'll take a washcloth that I keep here at my vanity and just swirl the brush on this textured washcloth, and it takes all of the color off of here. This does have some alcohol in it, and that helps to sanitize these brushes, as well as it is slightly scented as well as diluted, so it's not too harsh for your brushes, and it smells nice while you're doing it. So I really highly recommend this if you don't have time to wash your brushes more than once a week. Let's say you can do spot cleaning with this, or let's say all my dirty brushes are in the other room because it is actually brush cleaning day. But let's say you have a blush brush and yesterday you went ham with a bright pink blush like I did today, and you know, you want to get that pigment off before you switch to a soft plum or a little peachy blush or what have you. You can clean this off, get the majority of the pigment off. You know, this is not a substitute for cleaning your brushes with soap and water. You still need to do that. But if you need to reuse a brush for any given reason, this is a very good option. And that's my soapbox for the day. Next is a repurchase for me. I've already got my backup open on this one, and this is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Ultra lightweight, and it is said to have 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid, and is oil free. This is an amazing product. This is my go-to nighttime moisturizer. It is very lightweight, definitely oil-free. It absorbs super nicely into the skin, as well as it says it has ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid, which are all very good for your skin because they draw the moisture in the air to your skin, which is just what you want. So I love this. This lasted for so long. I want to say I got this at the end of last summer, like August, September, October area, and I just finished it up and we're at the end of May. So while it looks like a little small bottle, 3 pumps of this every night, and it took me that long to get through it. So, you know, I'm sold. And then I'm going to call this an expired product because I'm not decluttering it. I am throwing it away. This is my very first dirty and, you know, my first purchase, Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I do like this sponge. I feel like they have now changed their, I don't want to know what I want to even call it. Not their formula, but like the consistency or the just the way the sponge feels. I have a new one that I picked up and it is not like this at all. And I'm really kind of disappointed because I liked this sponge, and the reason I'm getting rid of it is very old now. You wouldn't really be able to see it, but I noticed the very last time that I used this one, I felt like I was leaving little bits of the foam on my face when I use this to apply foundation. So that tells me that it's time to let it go, let it go. But I did like this one. It was my first experience with a beauty sponge like this. And it did last me probably, again, since last summer or fall, probably more like fall. I would have gotten this, and so that's quite a long time. I do, however, always have multiple, so I rotate through them in a week and don't have to wash sponges so much. Can you tell that I'm lazy? And then last this month is just a declutter item. I'm going to see if I have a friend or a sister who wants to try it out. But I did receive this in an Ipsy bag, and I have not been receiving Ipsy since August of 2017. I've been doing BoxyCharm since then. So this is the NYX Whipped is what it's called, and it is considered lip and cheek color. And I have the shade Cocoa Bean. This is what it looks like. This is a product that's supposed to be for lips and cheeks. It has a doe foot applicator on it, and it's fine. I don't know if I always go back and forth when I talk about decluttering things, but anyways, this is what it looks like. I can tell you that I do not like it on my lips. The texture of it feels like a cream cheek product to me. It does not feel like a cream lip product. It just moves around. It's real slippery and slidey. It's like a guarantee to get outside of my lip line. As a blush, it's just fine. I've even used this in my Trendy Time Savers where I use the sponge for all of my makeup, and I use this as a bronzer because it is a nice warm shade, but it's really just not for me, and I know I'm not going to reach for it, so I feel like somebody can surely try this and use this and maybe like this more than I do. So mwah, goodbye. So that's all of my beauty trash for this month. I guess it wasn't quite as much as I thought it was, but that's partially because this is not including my Project Pan empties. I like to do those in my updates and not spoil it for you guys in case you like watching my Project Pan update. This is what I've got this month. I feel pretty good about this. I'm always happy when I use things up, and I definitely did this month. So I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!